TV show, y'all, that if she were white, she would be offended by the notion of an all-black organization, i.e., HBCUs and the NAACP and all these other great black organizations. Well, Roland Martin was listening, and honey, he heard it. He went out on Twitter and he sent out some tweets and some messages to her. She got it. She invited him on the show, and it was very compelling. Enlightening. Very enlightening. Very enlightening. Because I learned something from it. I'm going to let y'all listen to this first, and then we'll talk about it. Here's what we said.
So first, I want to apologize. I want to apologize to everyone that I might have offended regarding my remarks. You know, apology, and I was wrong. So, Roland, help everyone understand why I was so wrong.
Well, the reason I had such a visceral reaction is because that's often been the criticism of HBCUs and the NAACP and really African Americans. And so when folks say, well, why we need the NAACP? Well, I'll lay it to you like this here. The first slave came to America in 1619. Emancipation Proclamation signed in 1863. 13th Amendment ratified in 1865. Reconstruction goes to 1877. Then there's this great compromise where Roosevelt behaves becomes president. They pull the troops out of the South. Jim Crow starts. So you now go through all the way through the 20th century. 1960s, Civil Rights Act, Voting Rights Act, Fair Housing Act. If you had to place a marker on when black folks have been technically fully free Americans, it's 1970. That's only 46 years. So the reason why the HBCU part was so major, Wendy, was because I was just in North Carolina where they tried to put forth this bill to slash tuition to $500 a semester, the so-called help these schools. When I say, well, wait a minute, just adequately fund these schools. And so we fought back that particular bill. It got pulled off the table, but they literally were going to pass a law that could have put 3 HBCUs out of business.
I stand corrected.
Babe, she's still correct. Go ahead and tell us what you thought.
I mean, I thought it was great. I thought he really articulated his message. First of all, I learned a lot from it because a lot of that stuff I did not know. And I think that Wendy Williams was very humble, and she received it. And, you know, people should leave her alone about that, you know, about that particular situation. She apologized for it. And, I mean, I was really enlightened. You know, and sometimes when we get around Roland Martin, we get to joking and laughing so much, but listening to him on Wendy Williams' show, I really would like to spend a day with Roland Martin and sit down and have a good black history lesson because he know his stuff. You know, I've had political conversations with him before, but not in that. But to see him come on that show and the way he laid that thing out and the way Wendy Williams received it, yeah, that was a very classy moment. It was needed. It was at the right time, especially with everything going on. And he addressed Black Lives Matter, and he addressed all of the cases in the police shooting. And I thought that was the best guest she have ever had on that show, and that was the best segment I have ever seen on Wendy Williams' show. Having Roland Martin on to break all of that stuff down, I learned a lot, and it was just great. I felt good walking away from viewing that.
Yes, me too. But black folks technically been free since 1970. That was just yesterday.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes, I'm like, my God.
Pretty much, it's still bad, you know. It's a lot we have to learn, and I wish somebody would offer a free class every day on Black history because it's hard for you to know all of your stuff when you don't know all of your history. Right. You know, you can't know where you're going if you don't know where you came from, and there's just a lot of people that don't know their history, and Black history has been almost totally taken out of the public school system. Yeah. So when we grew up, you know, we grew up with a sense of urgency, and we had Black history, not only Black History Month or whatever. It was just Dr. King picture was on the wall in every household. Malcolm X picture was on the wall in every household, and the Kennedys. So, you know, it was a sense of history and all of that stuff, but you don't see that now. I ain't seen Dr. King picture up in nobody's house in years, but I have him up in my house.
I know that's right.
I have him up in my house, and it's my grandmother's picture. When my grandmother died, I got my Dr. King and John F. Kennedy and Robert Kennedy picture, and I put it up on the wall. I mean, he was on the wall in so many houses. Hell, I thought Dr. King was our uncle or something. I said, this was our uncle? Who we haven't met? I mean, real.
Nigga, that shit ain't funny. All right, check this out. I'm going to keep saying this. I'm going to keep hammering it to y'all head. Nationality is the key. Then you got faggot ass niggas like this on this high paid, overpaid media outlets that they have dispersing to the people, pushing this garbage. Pushing this garbage. These people are getting paid so much finance. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like Roland Martin, for example. This guy couldn't know what's up. With all the stuff he just named about Reconstruction, 13th Amendment, all of this stuff. I mean, this guy's talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But he's twisting it and taking it to a corporate standpoint. He's taking it to a corporate loop. Again, people, nationality is the key. It's not anything else but that. It's not being black. Alright? It's not being African American. And it's funny how this guy said he wished that he could sit down with Roland Martin. Roland Martin, this big head motherfucker. Oh, big old head motherfucker. Balloon head ass motherfucker. You understand? Motherfucker ain't even got a motherfucking hairline and had a nerve to talk about motherfuckers. He need to sit his fat ass down. You understand? How can you get information from a fat motherfucker with a receding hairline? Come on, man. Let's get real with this shit. Alright, these people getting paid on these high, overpaid media outlets to disperse nothing but bullshit. No one speaks of nationality. No one speaks of this Moorish information, period. But they want to continuously talk about how we are black, how we are African Americans, how the first African came to the Americans in 1619. Man, shut your ass up, nigga. How the fuck you know, nigga? Nigga, why is you even telling people this shit, nigga? We aboriginals. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Nigga, pineal gland is calcified from eating all them damn pork sandwiches and bologna sandwiches and hamburgers and cheeseburgers and motherfucking hot dogs dipped in chili and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I say fuck him for that. You know, I ain't holding no punches today because this media, people, y'all need to learn how to watch this news stuff, all right? Y'all need to learn how to watch this media. You know, these people pump this national media stuff and have you watching it and thinking all of this stuff is really what it is. You know, everybody on social media start talking about it. I mean, pumping up one thing, distracting the hell out of you while they doing the ultimate magic trick on your ass. Again, nationality is the key. Nationality is the order of the day. Alright? But no one wants to sit down and speak about how we are Moors, though. Alright? They know that this black crap don't work. They know that going to church don't work. They know this. They know that eating pork and chili dogs and shit don't work. They know this. How can a preacher, I'm finna jump on those preachers now. How can a so-called black preacher that's not telling me how to get finance like him, because if he did, it would destroy his whole empire because it would show the fraud. How can this guy walk around screwing every woman in the congregation, eating fried chicken every Sunday, including every day in between Sunday, drinking his Kool-Aid, drinking his Pepsi, or whatever he's drinking with it, pulling up in his Range Rover, okay, pulling up in his Bentley, all right, his fucking private jet. Man, come on, man. People ain't woke up yet. I challenge everybody that still go to church to do this. I challenge you to lay off the pork for 30 days. I challenge you to lay off the fried foods for 30 days. I challenge you to lay off sex for 30 days. I challenge you to get away from TV for 30 days. I challenge you to exercise for 30 days. I challenge you to drink plenty of water for 30 days. Okay? I challenge you to study Moorish information in the Americas for 30 days. After those 30 days, you tell me how you feel. And you tell me if Black Lives Matter. And tell me if nationality is the key and if it's the order of the day, all right? Because at the end of the day, it is. These people are using law, whether it's color law or not. They still using some type of law or rule or regulation or code to stagnate your black ass. Because you're dead. You're a zombie. If you're black, you're a dead zombie. Okay? Let's get it real. If you're black, you're a dead goddamn zombie. Okay? And you know what? You know how I know they are zombies? Because these zombies will not do anything else. Think about it. When you watch zombie movies, what do zombies do? They just fucking walk around, bump into each other, kill, and you have to, it's a certain way you have to get rid of them because they're zombies. They don't talk. They don't think. These guys are zombies. Okay? At the end of the day, you never see judges, attorneys, police, prosecutors, district attorneys, governors, Secretary of State. You don't see anybody in these arenas protesting and marching with signs. Now you gotta ask yourself why. The reason is because they're not dumb like you. That's why. I'm gonna keep it simple. They're not dumb. Okay? I've already spoke on part 2, Nationality is the Key, part 2, about the King Alfred plan. But I don't think y'all looked into that yet. Look into the King Alfred plan, people. Y'all think it's a joke. It's not a joke. Alright? And y'all need to start thinking about this media crap. You know, a lot of times, now, really think about this. When you watch the news, how much of it you can say is really, truly factual and real if you was not standing there to witness it? How much of it? See, that's the thing. People don't even, do that. People just sit back and want to be programmed. Oh, program me. Oh, I want to be programmed. They sit in front of a TV with a remote control and a recliner. I want to be programmed. I don't want to think. Just program me. Put stuff in my mind so I can think because I don't know how to think. Give me information. Oh, the NBA Finals. Oh, the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah. Facebook. Oh, a live murder. Yes. Oh, give me more information. This is what we deal with so-called black people. All right. Again, nationality is the key. It is the order of the day. If you don't have a nationality, you will continue and be black. Okay? Because black is a dead status. Civil liter mortus. No judicio standi, meaning you have no standing at law, meaning you cannot present yourself. Okay? Ward of the state. Property of the state. Alright? But who am I? I ain't nobody, I'm just an average Joe that think he knows a few things. Okay? That's all. I'm just a guy that think he knows something. Alright? But at the end of the day, I'm challenging all black folks to do that. Because y'all swear y'all black. First y'all was African American. And then y'all done went back to black, So I guess it'll be back in reverse, right? It'll go in reverse and y'all be Negroes again. Y'all be willingly saying, Negroes lives matter. Negro lives matter. So, I'm done with y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas don't understand violence. Y'all niggas don't even understand when you get killed. So really, it's almost like I'm wasting my time. But I know it's that one jewel that's standing out there or sitting out there on the phone that's hearing me right now. All right? I know this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look you in your eyes and tell you something. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Because out of all the people right now that I'm speaking to, you're listening and you actually understand what I'm saying. And that's my whole point. I want to get to that one jewel. So thank you. I want you to study. Stay away from the negativity. And take on that challenge, all right? Peace and love.